We're joined now, guys, by Houston head coach Ben Olsen. Coach, thank you for taking the time with us after the game here. Just starting off, if you could, just your initial thoughts on the game, and obviously not the result that you wanted, but just how you felt. Felt like your team played over the course of the 90 minutes.
Yeah, it was a pretty even game. Certainly, the stats would say that. A lot of chances, both ends. It was kind of a lot of waves for them, and then some waves for us. Two good teams moving the ball around, getting looks, and they ended up making the one that mattered. I think it's just a matter of that we didn't make the play to make the difference tonight. But again, if I can separate that and the result, the effort, the way we played for large stretches of that game, that's a good performance against the best team in the league. So it hurts, losing games like that late after the guys give so much for each other and for the fans. It just hurts. It hurts a little bit, and but we'll lick our wounds, and we'll get back out there. It's certainly doable in Columbus. It's only 1-0, and there's ways to get results there and still move through. It makes it a little tougher with the loss and certainly the away goal. But this is what it is. This is our reality now. We have a little bit of a break. These guys have played every 3-4 days for the last few weeks, and it's taken its toll. And maybe down the stretch you saw some of that. We'll start getting some bodies back, hopefully. It was nice to see Amin out there. I thought Franco Escobar had a very good game. Ibrahim Aliyu, really impressive outing. Jan and Artur, it was a good performance overall. A few guys were a little down, but again, I think part of that is the minutes that have added up. They had the luxury of not having the double game. Questions? What do you got?
Hi, Ben. The Columbus Crew coach said in the first half, you guys made it very difficult for them to play their game and be as much more on the front foot. What did you guys do well in the first half that maybe in the second half you guys weren't able to replicate as well?
I disagree with him. We were fine for both halves, and I think if anything, fatigue for us set in a little bit on the second half, and at times we just got a little stretched. But then it was a game where we had some looks and they had some looks, and again it seemed like a game of waves. Both teams good in building the game and getting into the opposition's half, creating chances. And again, you gotta see some of that stuff out. We have plenty. They had plenty, and they end up getting a deflection goal in the end that again stings a little bit.
And then also Ethan came in for Eric. Did you feel that changed the game at all? And
Nope.
then could you speak on
No, I
Ethan's?
thought Ethan did great. Ethan had a really good game when he came on. It's not an easy game to come into, and he did just fine.
Coach, last weekend you were saying how you guys don't like losing, in particular at home. Another loss here, not MLS, but it's still a loss. Just your thoughts on you guys playing at home.
Well, we don't like to lose at home. We don't like to lose in general, but home hurts a little bit more. And but I don't expect this to be the norm. I think we're going through a little bit of a patch, but we also played two very good teams that came in here that are full strength. So going toe-to-toe with some of these teams and the way we're going about it, I'm not worried about that stuff. I'm worried about getting some bodies back, getting some rhythm, and we're looking forward to the rematch in Columbus.
How's it going, Coach? Talking outside, Franco Escobar talked about maybe he felt like there was a lack of aggressiveness from the team. They respected Columbus Crew maybe a little bit too much. How did you see it from outside, and just your thoughts on that?
I don't think that was, look, everybody's emotional. You lose a game. when they come in, and we all have our initial thoughts. But we'll watch the game back. But overall, I thought it was a good performance, and we just fell short in some moments to see it out. We had plenty of looks, plenty of opportunities. I thought our aggression levels were just fine.
Hi, Mr. Ben.
How are you?
Great. 2 home games back to back. You've lost now.
He just said that.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. Yeah, you're late. Go ahead.
So, is it about your formation? Because you started last season, your formation was a 4-3-3 all round. But beginning of this season, you played a 3-1, 3-5-1.
This formation's the same, brother. It's the same. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. The game model, the way we're going about the games, nothing's changed. A few new guys in there.
So this season, your team is playing all competitions. So do you think your roster is strong enough to handle the whole competitions?
Not right now, it isn't. No. But it will be. We'll get them. Again, we know we need to get some depth. And, we'll be getting that, whether it's in the next week, 2, 3. We understand that we're thin. And by the time these competitions come around, we'll have reinforcements and we'll have some health back. But in the meantime, if we can continue putting performances like we did tonight on the field, that I think can go toe to toe with teams like Columbus and again, an improved Red Bulls, St. Louis, and Kansas City. We've played some good teams this year so far, and they've come fast and furious. So I think we'll choose to look at some of the positives on what we're doing and what we're building here, and not panic about winning or losing to a very good team.
One last question. You're going to the second leg. Despite you guys played very well today, to be honest, you had a very good game today. That's why you lost 1-0. So moving to the second leg of this cup, what are your expectations? Are you going to go all attack?
No. It'd be silly to just go all attack from the start in Columbus. We don't know the result till the end of the game, so we'll get back and we'll think about how we'll go about it. But it won't be that. We will not throw the kitchen sink from minute 1. It's still it'll be a cagey match, and we got to figure out a way to obviously win the game and win it in the right way. So we'll put a lot of thought into that, and we'll deal with that one, and then we get back to the league as well, which is nice, and we'll look forward to that. So yeah, overall good night, but disappointed, very disappointed. Good.